Welcome, everyone. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here for today's explainer. We're jumping right in to pull back the curtain on a seriously fascinating piece of modern digital folklore. We're looking at a viral phenomenon that totally blends traditional ghost stories with the massive reach of the internet. Specifically, we're going to unpack the dark legend of Kolkata's Rabindra Sarobar metro station, exactly as it's told by the hugely popular YouTube channel Skull Tales. We're going to look at how these stories are put together, how audiences actually interact with them, and why they capture the imaginations of hundreds of thousands of people in literally just a matter of days. All right, let's get into it. So, let's start things off with a pretty chilling question that sets the perfect mood for our whole investigation today. Would you take the last train? It's a super simple premise, right? I mean, we've all been there, rushing to catch that final transit option home late at night. The stations are completely empty, the fluorescent lighting feels just a bit harsher than usual, and that echoing silence, well, it can really play tricks on your mind. This universal, totally relatable feeling is the exact psychological hook that modern internet lore relies on. It basically takes the mundane, everyday stuff and twists it into something terrifying.
And, that brings us right to the specific real-world setting of today's story. This isn't happening in some fictional, faraway haunted castle. The source material grounds its terror right in the heart of reality, the actual Rabindra Sarobar metro station in Kolkata. According to the legend, this is a cursed station where, quote, no one returns alive. By tying a supernatural tale to a very real, everyday commute location, the creators immediately blur the line between reality and fiction. It makes us wonder, just for a split second, what might actually be waiting for us on our next late-night commute.
Section 1. Ashok and Jaya's Trap. A narrative trap. The specific story we're unpacking today, written by Ashish Sharoz for Skull Tales, operates a lot like a highly structured campfire tale. The creator crafts a really precise narrative trap for our main characters. Here's how it goes down. Step 1, Ashok and Jaya make the fateful decision to board that last train of the night. Then, Step 2, the supernatural element is introduced. A spirit literally enters their bogie. And finally, Step 3 brings the ultimate consequence. They are caught in a horrifying supernatural trap, making their journey, eternal. It's a classic, bone-chilling setup, and it's delivered with immense precision.
Section 2, the interactive lore. Participatory horror.
Now, in this corner of the internet, a horror story isn't just something you passively listen to, it's an environment you actively engage with. Skull Tales has completely engineered this to be a participatory experience. At the very beginning of the source material, a quiz actually pops up asking viewers how many ghosts are there in the video. And man, the community answered. According to the quiz data, 27 viewers successfully pinpointed the bold answer: 7 hidden ghosts. This brilliantly illustrates a massive evolution in modern storytelling. Think about it. In the past, consuming horror was largely a passive experience, right? You sat back, listened to a story, maybe watched a movie, and just let the scares come to you. But now, viewers are actively hunting for hidden ghosts. They are pausing, they're rewinding, and scanning every single pixel of a crisp 4K video to find all 7 entities hiding in the background shadows. It gamifies the horror, keeping the audience completely, 100% immersed in the cursed world of the Kolkata Metro.
Section 3. The Skull Tales community, curating a fandom.
Of course, this intense level of engagement absolutely doesn't happen by accident. Understanding the creator behind it is key to understanding why this digital folklore spreads like wildfire. Skull Tales boasts a massive, highly dedicated subscriber base of 635,000 people. So when they drop a new piece of lore like The Cursed Last Metro, the response is explosive. I mean, we're talking about pulling in over 123,000 views in just 4 days. This audience actively waits and shows up the exact moment a new story goes live.
So how exactly do you maintain that kind of fierce loyalty? Well, you do it by creating a multi-platform digital campfire. Skull Tales surrounds their audience with constant touchpoints. If you want to discuss theories with other fans, there's a dedicated WhatsApp community. If you prefer to listen in the dark before bed, they push their audio formats straight to Spotify. And by maintaining a really strong presence across Facebook and Instagram, they transform a singular story into an omnipresent ecosystem, allowing fans to engage with the horror wherever they happen to go.
Section 4. The Hindi horror ecosystem, a thriving genre. Now, Skull Tales is really just one major player in a much larger, frankly astonishing phenomenon. When we map out the view counts of related content in the broader Hindi horror genre, the scale is just massive. While The Cursed Last Metro pulled an impressive 123,000 views in mere days, related animated stories like Sense on Station Part 8 Rot set at a whopping 739,000 views. And it gets crazier. Content like 2 a.m. at night towers over them all, with a staggering 2.4 million views. We are looking at a genre with an audience in the millions, consistently hungry for these dark narratives.
So what is keeping millions of viewers so hooked? Honestly, it's the sheer variety of the storytelling. The source data shows a thriving, diverse community of digital storytellers utilizing multiple formats. You have 1 to 2 hour live stream campfire stories, like Skulltail's own stream that pulled in over 585,000 views. You have highly produced animated train and forest stories. There are real-life encounter formats featuring terrifying hostile stories or rented flat nightmares. And they even blend genres, offering mystery and moral stories veiled in horror. There is literally a specific flavor of fear for every single type of viewer out there.
But a sobering reminder from the creators themselves puts this whole ecosystem into perspective. Pulled directly from the channel's own disclaimer, it reads, "Suitable for a mature audience 16+. This channel and video is not for kids." Despite the gamified quizzes and the colorful animations, the core of this content is specifically designed to unsettle you. It proves that the age-old human desire to gather in the dark hasn't faded one bit, it is just migrated to our digital screens. So the next time you find yourself entirely alone on a late-night transit platform, ask yourself, are you really alone? Or are you just waiting to become the next viral digital ghost story? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and keep learning.